following is a presentation of BFA Sports. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the campus of Arcadia University, Skip Wilson Field out here in Ambler. Logo, scoreboard. For today's College Dreamstream Series 17U, it's the Mid-Atlantic Hurricanes taking on the Philly Bandits. The Philly Bandits-Black team. Have two teams at the tournament. Doug Stasic, BFA Sports crew is here, and we are already underway. As Nisak on the hill for the Bandits, the left-handed. And there's Ryan Frey from Plumstead Christian School, Pennsylvania, leading off. Grounder hit over to second. That'll be scooped up, shuffled over by Murtha. Murtha wearing number 23 for the 4-3 putout. So one up, one down. And that'll bring on Colin Davis from the Holy Ghost Preparatory School. First pitch in from Nisak, in for a called strike. Windy day out here in Ambler, as you can hear our home plate umpire, Big Charlie himself, wearing a microphone for us. Strikes. And the count there is 2 strikes. Now to make it 1-2. That ball down misses in the dirt, even things at 2-2. Wind is absolutely howling through the microphone on the field. And good work here by Colin Davis, being able to work his way back from a 0-2 hole into a payoff pitch situation here early in the first. Squares it up nicely with some barrel, pops it up though. It's going to be out back into the glove of the aforementioned Murtha. He's got back-to-back plays now with 2 outs. Good pass at the ball. Showing some patience, some grit. And now with 2 outs, it'll be Noah Wallace of Central Bucks West High School, wearing number 22, hitting from the left side. First pitch from Nisak misses away for a ball. Swing and a miss. A loud glove there for Nisak as he's working at a very quick tempo. Showcase format after some bad weather yesterday. Field deemed unplayable. Forced our tournament into a 5-game set today and 6 tomorrow. So a little bit of added pressure on the grounds crew to flip the field between games, but we're starting pretty much on time. 1 hour, 45-minute max. No new inning after that. And guess what? 3 plays in a row, as hit again will be Murtha. They put them down in order. 1, 2, 3. The Bandits will come to bat wearing their pinstripe unis right after this. And here we are, bottom of the first and on the hill for the Hurricanes. It is number 29 for the Hurricanes, a left-handed pitcher here for the Mid-Atlantic Hurricanes, and that is Cooper Weiss. So Cooper Weiss out of LaSalle Prep High School. He's got a 3.91 GPA. Left-handed thrower, left-handed swinger, 6'3", 215 pounds. We'll take you around the batting order for Mid-Atlantic. Roster turned in with just last names on it. No numbers, no first names, no positions. So this will be fun as we pick up the Hurricane defense. All right, and leading things off for the Bandits. First pitch swing. It's going to be up the middle. Over to shortstop, little hot to handle, and Kochi is on base. That's number 4, Gabe Kochi. He'll climb aboard after the miscue, and then it'll bring up number 9, Kevin Brace. For the Philly Bandits-Black squad, class of 2025. Cooper Weiss's pitch in there, just off target, 1-0. Delivers yet again. Now evens the count at 1-1. Good start here for the Hurricane defense, and a good start for the bats of the Bandits. So Brace, line drive to left. They'll have runners aboard at first and second, but with nobody out here in the first. Nice swing here by Brace. Easy hands. Good pitch recognition. Just went with it. And that'll bring Garrett Mathias to the dish. Another lefty. Game 3 of the afternoon here on the Dreamstream. That pitch connects. Get an opportunity in the next frame to go through the batting lineups for both teams. Again, it's been a whirlwind as we've been turning these games over in record time. Producer Dave Virgilio likes to keep things moving, but sometimes you can move a little too fast for those faint at heart. The rookie John Paytas joined this club here at BFA, his first Dreamstream production. Says he loves to drive all the way past Philly early on a Monday morning. The real commuter's experience. Hustling back there is Gabe Kochi. Foul tip there, and Mathias will stay alive. Mathias was a great standout in the 16U Dreamstream series back in the fall. A lot of these Bandits very familiar. A lot of coaches have them on the radar. Thanks to playing great baseball and thanks to great video provided right here by our BFA team. That ball's going to skip away, and that's going to allow both of the Bandits to move up 90 feet. So now Kochi over to third. It'll be Brace at second, and Mathias with a full count as an early RBI opportunity. Expect to see the left-handed hitter get the job done fundamentally, try to pull this ball through the right side with 2 runners aboard and nobody out. Winds and fires. This one's lifted. Fly ball to left. Should be enough, perhaps. They're going to try to send him on the tag, at least force the throw, so he'll hit the brakes. And Kochi will retreat back to third. So the ball gets caught up. It is a stiff wind today here in Ambler. And he just couldn't get enough mustard on it as it went straight up into the wind and sailed back towards the infield. With one out now, it'll be a right-handed batter, and that is Brenner Green. Nice velo there by Weiss. He's able to blow it by him. Some high heat. That ball fouled back into the screen to the microphone. So Brenner Green out of the Haverford School, 3.9 GPA, listed at 6'2", 175 pounds, two-way player, infielder, and a right-handed pitcher. That ball's in the dirt, and that'll not allow Kochi to think about getting a jump. And then Gabe Kochi's own standpoint out of Plymouth Whitemarsh. He's got a 1250 SAT and a 3.9 GPA. So smart on the bases, smart with the bat, and smart in the classroom. And that ball misses down. 2-0 count to Green. Sure, if you're watching on YouTube, you're following along on your team's respective Game Changer team page. You can go back and clip your highlights, scores, and more. Real-time box scores. Keep track if your favorite player happens to be on the mound. And more importantly, control your player profile. So every single play, offense and defense, will fall under a player's profile. They can then take those individual clips and post them to social media, send them to respective coaches, and if you'd like, share your profile with your favorite college coach, and they'll be able to see all of your video clips from our BFA College Dreamstream production. So Brenner Green draws the walk, and with one out, the bases will be loaded for the Bandits as they send Patrick White to the plate. White out of Haverford. Throws right, bats right, 5'11", 185 pounds, 3.9 GPA, 1420 in the SAT. That ball misses up. There's a look at the aforementioned Patrick White. That ball misses outside. And that ball misses up. Good pitch inside by White. Outside to in movement at the knees on a right-handed hitter. That is some nasty stuff. Good job working out of it. Trying to work out of a jam here. Bases loaded early, one out. See what he can do. And that ball's fouled straight back, and I think it got a piece of maybe the catcher and the umpire. Looks like the catcher took it there. Again, good hard work by the man behind the dish today. And that's Nick Muchler, number 9. And that will bring a runner home on a bases loaded walk. So an RBI walk for Patrick White. And still with one out, Andrew Bagansky on the hill. And Bagansky gets a hold of one, pops up kind of the Bermuda Triangle out and left. But nonetheless, another good play by the left fielder to keep the runners on their respective bases with the fly out F7. Still 1-0, bases loaded. Tazio Perkins be the next hitter. Perkins out of William Penn Charter. Five 5'7", St. Joe's Prep. 3.3 GPA, and he's ahead in the count here, 1-0. And that's a good move there by the catcher, Muchler. Muchler again with some great hustle. Continue to go to work. Called strike right there. Good location. And he gets him with the strike call. Now 2-2. Ball lifted foul out of play.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
Hear it there from our umpire. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And he continues to battle. Full count, runners should be on the move, and they are. And there's a called 3rd strike. So Weiss, a little bit of ice in the veins to get Perkins to end the first frame, not before. They're able to squeak out 1 run on 1 hit and leave them loaded. 1-0. We head to the second here at the College Dreamstream. So Nisak back on the hill, the lefty, for another inning of work. Hey, show the front side, Drew. Show the front side. Nisak is going to face Muchler, Glass, and Quinn this inning for the Hurricanes. Try to take you around the field, get the defensive lineup here for the Bandits. All right, we'll get things underway. Catcher Nick Muchler out of Central Bucks East, 4.07 GPA, 1260 SAT. There's a look at Nicholas. Don't call me Nick Muchler. Nisak is a heavy hand. You put him down in order in the first. This time Muchler will lift one shallow left center and making it look easy. A little bit of swag there for Carell, wearer number 2. I'll bring up Deccan Glass. We got to keep those nameplates up longer. This is a showcase event, so we got to let them know who they are. And that ball is fouled out of play, third base side. And Nisak, even though he likes to work pretty quick, Declan Glass with a little bit of defense in his own right. Chopper, this time it'll be over to third base, rushing across and not in time is the third baseman Brace. So showing some good wheels is Glass. Immediately jumps out of the box, drops the bat, Brace rushes, but to no avail. So some good wheels there for the Hurricanes. Declan Glass, infield single. That'll bring up Liam Quinn. And why not? Rinse and repeat. 5, 4, 3. Nice job by the Bandits infield as they are able to turn it, starting with Brace over to Murtha, and then making the squeeze is Matthias. So put them up 5, 4, and 3. Left-handed Cooper Weiss is back on the hill. We'll show the front side of Weiss warming up. Yeah, actually, what we could do to save you a step, just turn the mic off between innings, and then we can just show that pitcher's mound shot. Jimmy was taking. Jimmy has the gun. Yeah, Yo, tell Jimmy to give me the stalker. I could probably shoot it from here. All right, and we are ready to go here in inning number 2. Be the bottom of the second. Bandits should start off here with Connor McClelland out of Perkiomen Valley. That ball misses up high. There's a grounder. This time it's going to be over to the third base side, but the shortstop will get it, and a great play. Outstanding effort by the Hurricanes. You'll see it here on the Game Changer Instant Replay. Myers somehow finds his way to the ball, hustles, and what a stretch by Wallace over at first. That one will make every coach smile and then some. So nice job there by the young man, Myers. Tommy Murtha, the second baseman, was busy in the first out of St. Joe's Prep. Made 3 plays defensively. With 1 out, he'll try to ignite this Bandits offensive lineup. Cooper Weiss now battles back 1-1. Great poise by the youngster Weiss back in the first. Got into a bases loaded situation. But the class of 2026 standout from LaSalle College Prep with a 3.91 GPA stood his ground at 6'3" and was able to get out of that jam. And that'll be a 1-out walk for Murtha as he makes his way down to first base, giving way to Logan Correll. Flash to leather out in center last inning. So right now, defensively for the Hurricanes, Quinn in left, Carr in center, Glass is in right, Davis at third, Myers at short, Frey is at second, Wallace is at first. We saw his stretch capabilities. Mutchler still behind the dish. Head coach Greg Young did give us the heads up that we should anticipate quite a few defensive changes along the way for the Hurricanes. So we will keep you in the loop best that we can. Looks like the defense right now is still the same for inning number 2. And there is a ground ball. It's going to go over to the side, and great effort to stop the ball by Frey. Not going to be in time, but an A for effort, to say the least. See it on the game. All right, and so now we'll move things along. And this time it'll be so Correll is aboard. And that'll bring up number 7, Robbie Grasso. Robbie Grasso. Healthy hack there. Evens things up at 1-1. And for Grasso, 6'3", 190-pounder out of St. Joe's Prep. There's a good look at the southpaw Cooper Weiss. Foul ball, third base side, out of play. 2 base runners are aboard. The ball bounces harmlessly down to the tunnel. That ball hit over towards third and going for the put out. At least we'll get one, and that was Davis to Frey. So good glove work over there in the hot corner. So fielder's choice will move Murtha over to third. Correll will be out at second. And now back to the top of the lineup for the left-handed swinger out of Plymouth White Marsh, Gabe Kochi. Ball's fouled out of play. Kochi swings from the left, throws from the right. Athletic shortstop. Reached on a hustle play to start this game in the first, and it later scored the only run. Fouls it off, out of play, left side of the field. Beautiful day for baseball here in Ambler. Bit windy, much different than yesterday. Games got canceled. They held a monster truck rally on the field and all the mud after. Weiss continuing to deal. Battling back now. Still has Kochi in the hole, 1-2. With runners at the corners. Weiss settles. And he fires. Kochi, nice little bat control. Trying to work his way into a spot. How about that? One of Eastern University's finest coaches making a play. Surprised he didn't try to actually keep the foul ball, but I guess he knows better. Empty base. It's going to send a base runner down. Here comes the play, but that was strike 3. So they went to throw him out, put him out. No harm, no foul. So no runs on 1 hit. They leave 2 aboard. We have ourselves a 1-0 contest here on the College Dreamstream. All right, here we go. Top of the third, Hurricanes expect to send Myers, Fitzpatrick, and Scafidi to face off against the lefty Nisak. And the first batter he will face is Shane Myers out of Council Rock South. Fouls that ball away. Myers is a shortstop, also listed as an infielder. 3.9 GPA. Scheduled to take the SAT. Well, actually, he took it because now we're in July, so he's just waiting for it to get back. That ball misses down in the dirt. Favorable hitters, 3-1 count here at Skip Wilson Field, home of the Arcadia Knights. And there's an oppo shot. Might find some chalk, and it'll fall foul just off the right field line. During the drive this morning, I had a chance to drive by Arcadia's campus. And if you haven't seen it before, there's a castle that's the main building inside the middle of campus. So you got to check that out. Been there for quite a long time. And that's a good start for Nisek. He's been clean. 7th batter that he's faced. And the 7th batter retired. Strikeout on the board. His first of the afternoon. Going to bring up Caden Fitzpatrick, the extra hitter out of Central Bucks West. Fitzpatrick is listed as a catcher outfielder, 3.5 GPA, 5'9", 170 pounds. Called strike. And if anybody's interested in a college Dreamstream t-shirt, you can come on over to the BFA tent, take Venmo. Shirts are on sale for $22. Dry wicking material, Carolina blue in color. 2-2 count now to Fitzpatrick. For the Bandits defense, left to right in the outfield, Green, Correll, McClelland, Brace, and Kochi left side of the infield at third and short. Murtha at second. Matthias is at first. White is the battery mate of Nisak. And with 1 out, Caden Fitzpatrick draws the walk, giving Mike Scafidi, the designated hitter out of Central Bucks East, a shot to spark the Hurricane offense. And he hits one back up the box, but into the glove of Kochi. 2 outs as number 10 Braden Carr, class of 2026 out of Central Bucks East, 3.4 GPA. He's also waiting for the SAT results. Just took him in June. He's ahead in count 1-0 to Nisak. Michael Nisak is a left-handed pitcher from LaSalle College Prep High School. He's got a 3.6 GPA. The lefty stands at 6'2", 175 pounds. So a good start here for Braden Carr, center fielder. It was ahead in the count. Now it's full, 3-2. That ball skied high, foul, and into the glove. Nice job there by Matthias, taking advantage of the wide foul lines here in Arcadia. It's on the Game Changer instant replay. No hesitation. He just chases it down. Wasn't worried about that wall. All smiles on his face. Coach is going to be happy with that one. Still a 1-0 contest. We'll step away and watch our pitchers warm up for the next frame. All right, here we go. As we go to bottom of the third. It should be Brace, Matthias, and Green for the Bandits. It is Cooper Weiss back for another frame of work. And starting things off is Kevin Brace out of North Penn High School. Brace is listed as a 2025 middle infielder with a 1310 SAT and a 4.0 GPA. There's a ball. Good job over there. Another scoop, and that third baseman has been fundamentally sound and very busy, is Davis. Davis to Wallace has been a go-to combination for the Hurricanes. Coach Greg Young. One out now as the big first baseman swings from the left side. Garrett Matthias from William Penn Charter steps aboard. Flew out to left. It is first. Got caught up in the wind. That ball fouled out of play. Doug Stasic giving our guy Vin Ebenu a break for game number 3 on the day. 11 games set for the 17U Dreamstream. 5 today, 6 tomorrow. Again, be sure to check out the Game Changer app. Download it, gc.com, on your favorite iOS or Android mobile device. Some pretty cool stuff.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Especially helping out with some of the recaps. And that will put Matthias aboard. Good look there at Matthias. As Brenner Green walked back in the first. He'll go to work here in the third. Called strike. 0-1. That ball's going to get away, but Muchler able to manage through it. So 2 balls, 1 strike.
Balls outside.
And now 3-1 for Brenner Green. Green with a 3.9 GPA, 6'2", 175 pounds. Weiss facing Matthias, and he'll go home. And they're going to say that he swung. So now, full count. And there is a punch out. So good job by Weiss. See him look right in. And no doubt about it. Location, location, location. Two outs for the catcher, Patrick White, and he skies one. Foul side, going over, running out of real estate. Oh, good effort there by number 22. Wallace again with a great play. He has really shown some flexibility over there and instincts as the first baseman. That ball going to get away. Muchler going to hustle back to the backstop, and Titus will be able to get in his second. And that ball fouled down the left side here with 2 outs after retiring Patrick White. And I'm sorry, it still is White who's at the bat. So he continues to hustle. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2.
With a runner over now at second base. Good curveball, but that one will be left up and out of the zone.
Ball's inside.
And foul ball back into the screen. Full count now, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Hut.
That ball is skied high. It's going to go back towards second base. And not a problem for Frey to end the inning. He gets white and no balls on no hits. They leave one aboard. Still a 1-0 contest as the Bandits will come to bat next on BFA. New pitcher on the hill for the Philly Bandits Black squad. And that'll be number 21, Tazio Perkins. And in center field, a defensive change as they'll send number 7, Robbie Grasso, to man the middle of the outfield. For the Hurricanes, they're going to start things off with number 20, first pitch swing for Sanchez, straight out to Grasso in center. So get here on the game changer instant replay. Number 25, Ernie Sanchez, that is. As he skies one first pitch swing, well hit ball, but Grasso right there makes it a can of corn. Top of the fourth. As they get back to the top of the lineup, Mid-Atlantic will send Ryan Frey, the left-handed hitting second baseman, who throws from the right side to the dish. Frey, class of 2026, hits one over to third. Matthias knocks it down, and he gets it over to Perkins for the one. Make that a 3-1 put out. Colin Davis ready for action. He popped up to second base in his first appearance with 2 outs, trying to get things going for the Hurricanes, and which has been a pitcher's premium edition. There's a chopper, and Perkins, busy guy, underhands it. Matthias will end the frame on this time, return the favor, 1-3 put out. 3 up, 3 down. The game changer instant replay will show the PFP as Perkins fields his position, shuffles underhand, and now the Bandits will trade their gloves for bats when we come back. All right, we're here to go. Bottom of the 4th inning as Andrew Bagansky out of LaSalle College Prep High School ready to go. Cooper Weiss is still dealing. Two-0 is the count to Bagansky, who flew out to left field back in the 1st.
Woo! 2 balls, 1 strike.
Sky high, foul territory. Muchler going to get called off by the 3rd baseman. And again, nice job there by Colin Davis. So Bagansky will go back to the dugout, and that'll bring up now the pitcher, Tazio Perkins. There's Tazio Perkins out of William Penn Charter. First pitch is a called strike. That ball is put straight up, but Muchler going to make a play, holding the helmet instead of dropping it. See it here on the Game Changer Instant Replay. Weiss off the bat, straight up. Perkins, Muchler almost gets rid of the mask, but the good job was you hold on to it, doesn't have to trip over it. And I know that a coach out there who appreciates a really good battery between pitcher and catcher is none other than Washington College, his own Tom Fiala, head coach of squad down there in Eastern Shore of Maryland. Hello to him as he likes to do some scouting on the college Dreamstream. The Shoreman on the rise. And now Weiss continue to go to work with 2 outs against Connor McClellan, who's got himself a favorable 3-0 count. Got to imagine perhaps in the showcase could get a green light. It'll be ball 4 and a 2-out base runner. And they're going to go out and talk it over to the pitcher, and there's a good chance Weiss's day might be over. I'm sure Coach Greg Young has the young man on a pitch count. And he will take the ball here with 2 outs. So nice job there by Weiss. $83 pitches, 43 of them of the strike variety. 3 strikeouts, surrendered just 2 hits through 3 2/3 work. And now Mid-Atlantic will go to Mike Scafidi, wears number 5. He'll be the next Hurricane to take the mound. Hurricanes wearing the navy blue jerseys, red numbers, white trim, with the white pants, the red tie, red hats. For the Bandits, they're going with the white unis today with the black pinstripes.
Switch out the switcher. Show side by side. Update the switcher.
So McClellan is over at first. And want to remind everybody, you can watch this game back in its entirety on the big screen through the BFA Live Sports YouTube channel. And, of course, for players, if you're interested in some of the programs that are out here scouting, both in person and virtually, share your player profile and Game Changer with your respective coaches. When you go back and look at your individual listing on your roster spot, you're going to see the video clips of every single play you've had at the plate, on the mound, and in the field. And you can send those off to the coaches. Get a chance to increase your exposure, as we like to do so here on the College Dreamstream. All right, so we're going to move back into live action. 2 outs, runner on first for the second baseman, Tommy Murtha. Murtha out of St. Joe's Prep. Solid defender over at second base. And there's a shot out towards right field, but right into the wickets of glass. So good job there by the relief pitcher, Mike Scafidi, to get the Hurricanes out of trouble. And they are trailing currently 1-0 as they will come to bat next on the College Dreamstream 17U. All right, and here we go. Back to action. Top of the 5th inning. Noah Wallace, the first baseman, showing some defensive skills. Gets a chance to bat here, and first pitch swing, it's going to go right at Murtha. I was looking to set a single-game Dreamstream record for outs recorded. He has been busy. Second time he's retired Noah Wallace. And with 1 out, the catcher, Nick Muchler. Healthy hack by the catcher. Impressive physical stature. Got a solid arm. 407 GPA, 1260 SAT. Some high academic schools that are looking at the guy with Muchler's resume, both in the classroom and behind the dish. I like him as a defender. Always been particular about my catchers, and this is a guy that does a nice job framing. Has a good understanding of the game, seems to take command of the infield quite well. Good extension of the coaching staff.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a very courteous young man. He's working ahead here now, 3-1, as trying to get the best of Perkins, who in his own right has been very efficient. Fouls the ball right side. That'll fill the count up. And another Bandits team, the Bandits Red, they're on deck next. Game 4 on today's docket. And hear the bats cracking over in the batting cages at Skip Wilson Field, and Muchler will earn the walk in a well-contested at-bat. We're going to leave Muchler out there, showcase his prowess on the bases. And the right fielder, Declan Glass, who singled back in the first from Plumstead Christian, will get a chance to take a swing. And he'll sky one up. It's going to go over to the shortstop. And an easy squeeze for Kochi, Gabe Kochi. And with 2 outs, Muchler aboard. Over at first, it'll be Liam Quinn out of Central Bucks West. Perkins' first offering is out of the zone. The left fielder wears number 27, class of 2025. Runner goes. Throw's going to be down, not in time. So a really good afternoon early on for Hurricane catcher Muchler. That ball's fouled out of play towards the parking lot. No harm, no foul. Want to give a shout out to Post University softball player Bailey Dickinson. She's back at home in the BFA studios in Vineland, scoring this game on Game Changer. So we're leveraging technology. She's monitoring the game live behind the scenes and handling all the scoring on Game Changer. Hard hit ball, hot corner, and interesting out as we put it to bed is Kevin Brace. So Brace grabs it, applies the tag. You'll see it on the Game Changer instant replay. Instead of throwing it first, he sees Muchler coming right at him. So he'll apply the tag, and that will end it. All right, new catcher behind the dish for the Hurricanes. And that'll be number 2, Caden Fitzpatrick. Logan Carell, the center fielder, he wears number 2. Goes to Episcopal Academy. He'll lead things off here in the 5th. Ball misses down. But now a 1-2 count for the pitcher, Mike Scafidi, who is now in his second inning of work. Came in with 1 out. There was 2 outs, actually, when he came in the last frame. And swing and a miss, and Scafidi gets him swinging for his first K on the afternoon. You'll see it here on the Game Changer Instant Replay. Like a real estate agent always says, location, location, location. The center fielder, Robbie Grasso, reached on a fielder's choice back in the second, and the first pitch from Scafidi this time is fouled off and out of play. Grasso out of St. Joe's Prep, 3.7 GPA, stands at 6'3", 190 pounds.
Ball's outside.
Physical specimen in his own right. Swing and a miss. Good breaking pitch. Great shape on that one from Scafidi. Healthy hack and back-to-back Ks. Scafidi with the special sauce here in the 5th. Winds and fires, keeps this one high and on the top outside corner. Showing great poise and great command as he will now face the shortstop, Gabe Kochi. Kochi, hard grounder. This one's over to Wallace. He'll take it himself, and an efficient 1-2-3 inning on the unassisted putout. They put him down in order. Still a 1-0 advantage as the Bandits will retake the field, and the Hurricanes looking to make some noise with the bats as we go to the 6th. And Perkins back on the hill as we start things off in the 6th. It'll be number 24 for the Hurricanes. Make that Myers. Shane Myers, Council Rock South. Tazio Perkins still on the hill for the Bandits. We got the Stalker radar gun now going. Not dissing our friends at Pocket Radar, but the Stalker just seems to be a bit more accurate. So we uploaded that. Good start here. 3-0 count for Myers showing some patience. 3-0 swing. It's going to go up the middle. Kochi's going to rush it. He's going to flush it, and he's going to get the out over at first base. We'll see it on the game changer instant replay. A very strong defensive play by the shortstop with the right arm from the field and the left-handed bat. 6-3 in the books as Caden Fitzpatrick, who reached on a walk a few innings ago, try to light things up. Fitzpatrick, 3.5 GPA, stands at 5'9", 170 pounds. Perkins with a first pitch strike. Perkins not afraid to pitch the contact. He's been flooding the zone. Continuing to do the yeoman's job on the mound, trusting his defense. Holds it off. Now 2-1 count. And now it's going to be a grounder. Good move by Perkins to trust Murtha. Lets him get the grounder. Another 4-3 in the books. I got to go back and count. Murtha's had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, according to Game Changer, 6 defensive plays, including an assist on a 5-4-3 double play. Mike Scafidi started the game as a designated hitter. He's also the pitcher. A little Shohei action for him today. He takes the first pitch for a ball with 2 outs. Lined out to shortstop. Just a few innings ago. Turns on one, foul territory, but there's a lot of real estate out there, and it just makes its way out of play. Good hustle by Brace.
What?
Liner, but right at who else? Murtha, the ball magnet himself. They put him down in order. 1, 2, 3, and the Bandits with a 1-0 lead will look to do some more damage as they move to the bottom of the 6th. All right, so we are good to go with Kevin Brace, Garrett Mathias, and Brenner Green due up. Mike Scafidi still on the hill, and there's a first pitch swing, and it goes over to Frey at second base. 1 up, 1 down. And Mathias, who reached base on a walk in the third, flew out to the left, will go back to work. First pitch swing there. This one's going to go towards the gap, but no worries. His car's got plenty of room. 2 pitches, 2 outs. And with 2 outs, it'll bring up Brenner Green. Green standing at 6'2", 175 pounds, 3.9 GPA out of the Haverford School. Chopper, this one over to Myers, and 1, 2, 3. We have an efficient inning. 5-3 put out, and you'll see it here on the Game Changer instant replay. Just good work by the Hurricanes third baseman, that's Colin Davis, and he's been a busy man. Cars back to work here as we start things off in the top of the 7th. And Carr, first pitch swing right into the glove of Murtha. It was just set a college Dreamstream record for most putouts in a single showcase game. And again, it was a good loud barrel, but he had a good first step and was in a great position. And I think Mathias, the first baseman, is looking over to his dugout saying, "You believe this guy? Murtha's getting all the work today." First pitch swing, Andrew Bagansky. That one's going to drop in, and it could be a little bit of trouble. He's going to make a turn, gets caught up, headed for second, and not in time. So it'll be a double for that's number 25. So that is a good piece of hitting, but And that's my bad. That is Ernie Sanchez looking at the wrong side of the book. So there we go. So retired there was Carr. Sanchez with the double. And now we're going to the top of the lineup with the left-handed hitter Ryan Frey. Swings around foul, and he gets a piece of our home plate umpire, Charlie himself. So 1 out, 1 runner. The tying run, mind you, in this showcase event in the top of the 7th is at second base. Tazio Perkins. Floods the zone with strikes. That one's up and out of harm's way. Can always count on a good battle. The 1-run lead at the top of the 7th. Teams come here to compete. Show these college coaches what they're made of when they're down. Grounder hit hard but foul down the right field line, and there is number 25, Sanchez. 1 for 2 today with that double. Sanchez had flown out to center field back in the 4th, but got a hold of one. Despite Robbie Grasso's best efforts out in center field. Now the Hurricanes back to the top of the lineup, hoping Frey might be able to cash in here.
Ball's outside.
And you heard an emphatic call by the home plate umpire. 3-1 now. I think he's saying 3-2 full count. Perkins looks back, checks the runner, and now he will go home. Grounder, it's going to be up the middle. Cutting across, it's Kochi. Fires the ball over to first, and they see it on the Game Changer instant replays. It looks like it might have taken him off the bag. Kochi shuffled across, the ball went in the dirt. And they do say that Matthias couldn't hold the bag, so now we'll get runners at the corners in this 1-run contest. And I guess the question is here, talking over strategy if you're the Bandits. You want to try to avoid that run coming home. But with only 1 run, got to be concerned that they're going to try to send the runner to second to break up the potential double play. Our director, Drew Stasic, who had the shortest career of college catchers at Washington College, he's thinking that they're going to not throw the ball down to second base. We'll see what they have in mind. Patrick White is the catcher behind the dish as Colin Davis comes to the plate. We'll stay focused on that runner at third. See what happens. Will they send the runner over to first with 1 out here in the top of the 7th? Checks him over. Tell he's concerned about it.
We're showing 2 outs.
Ball is up. A little bit of cat and mouse to see what's going to happen over there at first base with Ryan Frey. Will they send him? And if they do, could have themselves a tie ball game with some aggressive running at Sanchez. Runner goes on the pitch. And it almost appeared they had a double steal because Sanchez did not hesitate. So they had a hit and run going all the way. Like the aggressive call by the Hurricane coaching staff led by Mr. Greg Young in this situation. Checks him over. More of an obligatory throw. Didn't have much mustard on it over to first. No pitch. And he's going to stretch it out again. Give Perkins something to think about. He goes home. And White looks back. Frey. 2-1 count. Going to reload the situation. Perkins delivers. Runner goes. White brings the throw. It's on the money. And he's got him. See it here on the Game Changer instant replay. The Garden Center is open as he shows off the hose all the way down to second base. And great tag by Murtha. There he is, Patrick White. 2 outs now, and an even bigger spot for Colin Davis. Davis gets a hold of one. It's loud, but it's high, and it's not going to leave the infield. And that will end the contest with the pop-up to short. 1-0, your final, as the Philly Bandits-Black get the win over the Mid-Atlantic Hurricanes on the 17U College Dreamstream. Thanks for tuning in, and don't go anywhere. College coaches, we're about 15 or 20 minutes away from game number 4. Game number 4.